Lately, I've been getting a lot of recommendations from students to go to a place called Nikko, so my buddy Takafumi and I decided to take a day trip and go check it out. It's in Tochigi Prefecture, which is about 2 or 3 hours from Tokyo by bus or train. It's not terribly difficult to get to from Tokyo, so if you're traveling on a budget or with limited time, it's definitely one of those places I'd recommend. So the famous food in Nikko is called yuba. They basically take the skin that forms on the top of tofu when they're making it and roll it up. No, I know what you're thinking. Tofu skin, ew, gross. But it's actually way more appealing than it sounds. Now, what would I rate it out of 10? I don't know. Do I like it? Yeah, I think so. Should you try it? Oh, 100%.
It's strange.
Strange?
Yeah.
Strange how?
Interesting.
So the Nikko cheese egg, which is basically like a little cheesecake, was maybe the only thing we had while we were in Nikko that didn't have any yuba in it. It was pretty good, maybe 7.5 out of 10. Next, we decided to visit Toshogu Shrine. It's the final resting place of Tokugawa Ieyasu, one of Japan's most important historical figures. It was originally built in 1617 as a fairly simple mausoleum, but later on in the 1600s, his grandson Iemitsu decided to turn it into a huge complex, and now it's one of Japan's most renowned cultural sites. Of all the temples I've been to in Japan, I don't think any of them can compare to this one in terms of how bright and intricate it is. It's just crazy to think that somebody sat there and hand-carved all these ornaments and hand-painted all these murals. Some of the areas are under construction, but all the renovations should be done by March 2020, just in time for the Olympics. So, because of all the decorations and mixed imagery, at the time I couldn't really tell if it was a Shinto shrine or a Buddha shrine. As it turns out, it was both. I guess I didn't realize that it was actually common for places like temples and shrines to worship both until the Meiji period in 1868. So after the shrine, Takafumi and I decided to go searching for some more snacks, and we eventually found some yuba ice cream. Based on our experience from earlier, we weren't really sure how yuba was going to work with ice cream, but, you know, it was actually surprisingly good. That being said, I'm not sure Takafumi was so convinced.
Like, not bad.
Not bad?
Yeah.
Out of 10. What do you think?
6.
6?
10.
Yeah, 10's the best.
Yeah, 6 or
6.
7.
With too many yuba food options to try at once, we decided to just take a walk to the station and enjoy some of the mountain scenery. So I'd say the culinary highlight of the trip was definitely the yuba manju. Like most manju, it's just sort of a pastry-like dessert with red bean in the middle. Honestly, we didn't even really taste the yuba that much, but it was so good we didn't really care. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah. So we got to Nikko Station and decided to start making our way back towards Tokyo. But we had heard that Utsunomiya City was pretty famous for its gyoza, so we decided to make a stop there before we went home. So the first place we stopped for gyoza was good. I mean, there was nothing wrong with the meal at all, but it wasn't so good that we were like, oh wow, this is why this city's so famous for gyoza. But the next place we stopped definitely wasn't disappointing. We could tell how good it was going to be just based on how adorable the mascot was. We decided to get the assorted mystery gyoza with one super spicy one mixed in there. Decided to finish the trip off with a little bit of gyoza Russian roulette. Oh yeah, mushroom?
Mushroom.
Okay. Let's see what
Yeah.
I got.
Yeah, good.
Try another one.
Center.
Yeah. Does it taste like soap? Is that why?
No, I don't like it.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I think that's
Is that vegetable?
it's the same one I got.
Yeah.
最初はグー、じゃんけんぽい。
I go there.
Shit. Yeah. Spicy?
Yeah, it's a spicy one.
Wow.